Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Sayeeda. We had studied matter that is around us, that is solid, liquid and gas. But there is something which is also important which exists with matter, that is the diffusion. Let's learn about diffusion and its existence in the three states. Diffusion happens in liquids and gases because their particles move randomly from place to place. Diffusion is an important process for living things. It is how substances move in and out of cell. Diffusion in matters. Solids, liquids and gases diffuse in liquids. Gases diffuse in gas and water. Rate of diffusion of gases is higher than that of liquids or solids. Diffusion can be possible only when particles of matters move continuously. Let's move on to diffusion of gases. Here is an example for diffusion of gases. If perfume is sprayed in a corner of a room, we can still smell it till the other corner of the room. Let's see why it happens. This is because the scent in the vapor form and scent mixes with air and moves across the room and reaches our nose. The movement of air, vapors of scent from one place to another is known as diffusion. Now let's see an activity to observe the speed of diffusion of two gases. Materials required for this activity are long glass tube with scale, liquid ammonia, hydrochloric acid, pieces of cotton, two rubber corks and pair of tongs. Procedure for this activity is: take a 1 meter long narrow glass tube. Take two pieces of cotton, soak one in hydrochloric acid solution and another in ammonia solution. Insert them separately at the two ends of the tube with the help of tongs. At the same time, close the ends of the glass tube with a rubber cork. We can observe that the hydrochloric acid gives off hydrogen chloride and ammonia solution gives off ammonia gas. Both gases react together to form a white fumes of ammonium chloride. Let's see some facts about diffusion of gases. Certain gases from atmosphere, particularly oxygen and carbon dioxide, diffuse in water and support the survival of aquatic plants and animals. Therefore, diffusion is a very important process for living things. During respiration, oxygen diffuses from lungs into blood. Carbon dioxide diffuses from blood into lungs. There are two reasons for higher rate of diffusion in gases. Speed of gas particles is very high. The space between gas particles is very high. Now let's observe diffusion of liquids. Diffusion can also happen in liquids. This is because the particles in liquids can move around each other, which means that eventually they are evenly mixed. For example, potassium magnate 7 is a purple solid. If you put a crystal of it into a jar of water, the purple color spreads slowly through the water. So we can conclude that the liquid had spaces in them and the tiny particles of solid has distributed in large quantity of water to given color. Here is a fact of diffusion of liquid. Diffusion rate in liquid is greater compared to solids because particles in liquids move freely and have greater spaces between them compared to solids. Let's see arrangement of particles in solid, liquid and gas. As we can see in the picture, solid particles doesn't have spaces between them and the diffusion rate is lesser compared to liquid and gas. Liquid have greater diffusion rate and greater spaces between them compared to solid. Gases have very large spaces between them and have greater diffusion rate. This is the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.